You can't solve your financial problems with the same kind of thinking that caused them. These words will change your reality because poverty can't survive in a dough chaser's mentality.
The beat majors.
So to all my dough chasers, it's time to get this party started now.
I like it.
With your host, Jason White.
Yo. This is Jason White, CEO and founder of Witness Riches. Welcome to another episode of Dough Chaser TV. Tonight we are talking about secret ways to build your savings account. Okay, so before I dive into this subject, I know the other day, Tuesday to be exact, I was talking about the problem with a savings account. However, it's still necessary to have money set aside so that you can strengthen your financial foundation. Okay. And tonight, what I want to do, I want to talk to you all about the importance of this and secret ways that you can do this where you can see expeditious growth in your saving account and also feel comfortable about the future. We're going to talk about 3 ways to build a saving account. So as you join me, let me know who you are, where you're from, and we're going to get started in this very shortly. I said expeditious. These are words that I don't use on a daily basis. Okay. However, I was inspired. All right, let me see. Let me know who you are, where you're from. We are live on Facebook, Instagram, and also YouTube. Shout out to my family. How y'all doing today? We got True Class out of the ATL area. How you doing? So, Jason, just the other day you were telling us that it was a problem having a savings account. Well, what I meant by that was that to have a saving account and let that be your only investment tool is stupid. Okay, it is important to have. However, it's not the ideal single thing that you want to rely on for your future. Okay, but to have a saving account is still very important because at the end of the day, you need to build peace of mind. You need to be able to go to sleep at night and have an understanding that in the morning, God forbid, if something were to happen, you can depend on yourself. But, at the end of the day, we don't want that to be our only source of safety. All right. We also want to invest in other areas. But today we're talking about secret ways that you can use to focus on to build a saving account. And if you are someone where you're struggling with saving money or, you would like to save more money, but you need help figuring out ways to do so, I'm going to share with you some secret ways that you can do so that a lot of people are unaware of. And if you implement this into your life, you're going to see dramatic changes with your finances. On YouTube, we got Frank Young out of South Carolina, Lamar Matthews. You're on YouTube today. What's up, Lamar? JD said, thanks for the t-shirt. You're very welcome. Please take a picture, take a selfie and tag me in it. Okay, tag me in it, please. I need that, please. James, what's up, man? How you doing? So we're talking about building a savings account. Do we have anybody on Facebook yet? Facebook, man, you playing me. True Class says that she agrees. I appreciate that. So the saving account. The other day I was talking about having a number, okay? And I want to go into this a little bit more because I don't think I did this particular area of the subject a good service. What I mean by having a number is you need to understand what amount of money do you need to set aside where you feel comfortable to rely on, God forbid you were to lose your income, okay? I'm one of those people where if I'm out of work, I feel like I can find an opportunity in a good 60 days. Give me 60 days, Jason White is going to find an opportunity. Your confidence level may be a lot higher than that or maybe lower than that. So you need to prepare accordingly. If you are someone where you feel like you can get a gig, some work, a hustle, whatever it is, in 15 days, then your emergency fund, your saving account needs to reflect that, okay? And in my situation, 60 days, I need to have, a good, $5,000 a month set aside. God forbid if something would have happened with the car. God forbid if something would have happened with my income. Whatever, I have this money set aside. And 2 months of that, 60 days, $10,000, I'm good. Okay, I feel real good. I can sleep. I can sleep like a baby at night, understanding that I have this money set aside. In your situation, you may only need $3,000, or you may be someone who needs, $20,000, $30,000. Whatever that number is for you, you need to focus on building that fund first. Okay, that's very important. Build that fund so that you can make moves in the future confidently. All right. So my wife's situation, she wants to have 20 G set to the side, and she'll feel comfortable as my wife. So, happy spouse, happy house. I try to please my wife every once in a while.
She's watching, by the way.
She's watching. What's up, baby? How you doing? So that's what we do, right? But in your situation, you need to figure out what makes you feel comfortable, makes your spouse feel comfortable, and you need to focus on building that saving account. Okay, we need to have that stability set to the side. That needs to be your first priority, in my opinion. All right, and the thing is, a lot of you are struggling with saving, and I have 3 particular ways that you can focus on that will help you basically make this saving thing automatic. Okay? And if you can do these 3 things, one of the 3 things, you're going to see increases in your saving account. And the likelihood of you messing that up will be very low because you're going to see that progress almost instantly. All right. So, Jason, what's the first secret? The first secret is to focus on to basically set yourself up for success. I understand that, my weakness is my greatest strength. And what I mean by that is me understanding what my weaknesses are. I like to set myself up to be successful by avoiding those particular weaknesses. Okay. And one of my weaknesses is if I see a lot of money and that's easy for me to touch, I may accidentally dip my hand into it and spend some money on something. So what I do is I basically set up my savings account where it's hard for me to touch it, meaning that it's hard for me to get liquid out of it because it's going to take a while for me to grasp that. And how I do that is I basically set my account up using online banks. And when you set up your account with an online bank, and you want to take money out of that account, it's going to take up to 72 hours. And by me having a lack of access to my saving account, I kind of, think about the situation like, do I really need to touch this money? And, 90% of the time I leave it alone. My wife is watching. Babe, when I do touch it, it's like $5-10. Don't worry about that. Okay. Anyway, out of sight, out of mind. If you are someone where you struggle with saving money because it's easy for you to take that money out of your account, it's very liquid, we need to find a way for you to have a harder time with taking your money. All right. Now it is your money, understand that, but this money has a purpose. It's here to be your stability. It's here to be your peace of mind. With that being said, if you are someone who struggles with touching money, you need to find a way to make it harder for you. And having an account, an online saving account, or even an account that is, in a different branch than where you normally bank, it's going to be harder for you to actually touch that money. Okay. So I would definitely recommend that you set up an online saving account or open up a new account with a different bank. Okay. This is going to be a lot easier for you because you're going to have a harder time with actually taking the money out of the account. Okay. So first, let's set ourselves up for success. Let's set up that account either online or, at a different branch, preferably that different branch is out of state, if you understand where I'm going with that. But I actually have a tool that I use that allows me to also save money where it, takes funds out of my account automatically and it basically transfers that money to my online saving account. And right now, there was a point where I saved, $3,000 and we were going to use that for a vacation. But my wife convinced me to use it for some new furniture. Thank you, wife. I appreciate that. We could have been on the beach, but, found ourselves on a new couch. It's all good. It's all good. I'm not tripping.
Last
But that tool is, what's the name of that tool that I use? It's called Capital. Okay, it's called Capital. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to provide that information in the comment area. Okay, if you are someone where you're struggling with saving and you want to open up an online saving account, something where it's hard for you to actually touch, feel free to take a look at the Capital account and take advantage of that free tool. Okay, that is going to allow you to open up an online saving account and also allow you to set up automatic transfers to that saving account so you can automate the saving portion of it and begin to save money without actually going into the bank account and doing it yourself. All right. We got Pastor Furnace. How you doing? So if you're on IG and you want access to that free tool, send me a message and I will provide that to you. I'll provide you the link. If you're on Facebook, we have anyone on Facebook? Got one person. Whoever you are, what's up? We'll provide that information to you as well. James, please send me an email and I will get that information out to you. Jason@witnessriches.com. Okay. So the first secret is to basically set yourself up for success. Create an online saving account or open up an account with a branch in a different state and basically set yourself up so that you're not able to easily access whatever amount of money that you save. I notice a lot of times people, they will save money. However, because it's so liquid, they will actually use that money. And next thing you know, their saving account is depleted. It's not really even a saving account. It's basically a temporary spending account. Okay. And what we need to do is we need to prioritize our focus on building that pot and setting ourselves up so that we don't actually touch it. Okay. So the first secret is to, out of sight, out of mind, get it out of your reach. Okay. Another strategy that you can use, a lot of people, how many of you have received a tax refund or will receive a tax refund this year? Type 1. If you're not receiving a tax refund, type 2. I need to know this, okay? How many of you are receiving a tax refund this year? Type 1. If you're not receiving one, type 2. Because there are a lot of you who are being taken advantage of, and we can actually, use this particular strategy that I'm going to share with you to increase your paycheck $200 to $500 a month, and use that increase and focus on saving.
Got a couple, 2, 3 ones.
Okay, so we got a few ones on Facebook, a few ones on YouTube, and a couple ones on Instagram. Okay, type 1 if you are receiving a tax refund this year. Type 2 if you are not. Okay, so how many of you are receiving a tax refund more than $1,000? And I want you all to do this. Let's say that you're receiving a tax refund of $1,200. Okay, you divide that by 12. That's $100 a month. How many of you can use an extra $100 in your paycheck? Everybody. Let me get an extra $100. I need to get some new jeans. I need some black jeans, actually. Let me get an extra $100. I'm getting those black jeans. Anyway, a lot of people are being taken advantage of because they're giving the government interest-free loan. Okay? Basically, you're allowing the government to take money out of your paycheck that you work your butt off to get, for one. You're allowing them to take that money out of your paycheck just to repay you a year later, without any interest being accrued. Imagine if you were to borrow money from the government. They're going to charge you interest, but you're not getting that benefit. You're just getting the benefit of getting the money back, right? But imagine if you were able to get whatever refund that you were given this year or last year. Imagine if you were able to receive that in each of your paychecks. There's a lot of people who get $2,000, $5,000 a year. Some people even get $10,000. Imagine if you were able to increase your paycheck $200 to $500. Okay, I have a video on YouTube. You all need to check it out. And basically, it shares the strategy more in depth. But basically, what you want to do is, if you are someone who receives a tax refund and you're planning on receiving one this year, you want to look into increasing your tax allowances. Okay, a lot of people, they'll have zero, one or two allowances on their credit, on their pay stub, and basically, the lower your allowances on your paycheck, the more taxes the government can take out of your paycheck. Right? And if you are someone who's receiving a tax refund and you have a low amount of tax allowances on your pay stub, you're basically saying, hey, government, take all the money you need to do whatever you need to do. I'll get it back next year. Don't worry about it. But I'm pretty sure you can use that $200 to $500 a month that they're taking out of your paycheck. So if you were to increase your tax allowances using the strategy that I have shared on YouTube, if you were to use that strategy, you can increase your paycheck $200 to $500 a month. Okay, so basically $125 to $250 per paycheck. And instead of you actually receiving that money in your pocket, you can have that money direct deposited into your saving account that you set up online or at a new branch. So we just found money to save. And if you are someone where you're not receiving a tax allowance, a tax refund this year, of course the strategy won't work for you, and I wouldn't recommend that you do anything, that you make any changes to your tax allowances. But if you are someone who is expecting to receive a tax refund and you would love to have an extra $200 to $500 a month on your paycheck and be able to use that money to build your saving account, I highly recommend that you look into that tax allowance strategy that I have shared for free, by the way, on YouTube. Okay, if you are interested in that, feel free to message me, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. I will provide that information in the comment area for you all to check out. But that's 100% free for you to check out. It's about a 10, 15-minute video sharing the strategy more in depth and also explaining how to increase your tax allowances. I go through the tax form line by line and share with you what you need to do. And all you have to do is download that form, fill it out, and head into your HR department and let them know that you want to get that executed by the next pay period, okay? You do that, you set up that online bank account and have that increase in your paycheck direct deposited into that savings account. All you have to do is watch your bank account grow, pretty much. Oh yeah, great strategy. So that's the second secret. Increase your tax allowances, increase your paycheck $200 to $500 a month, and that increase $200 a month into your saving account. In a year, you got $2,400 saved. Y'all better stop playing. The third secret, this final secret that I want to share with you, not everyone will be able to execute, of course. However, as you improve your credit and you are very disciplined with how you manage your credit, this strategy is a very advanced strategy, but it will work for you. It will do wonders for you. Imagine getting paid to spend money. Imagine every time you went to the store, you got paid, 2-3%. You spend $100, you make $3. Imagine going to the store, getting $100 worth of groceries 4 times a month, 3%. So you made $3 each week. Imagine getting paid every time you spend money. Okay, it's possible. Jason, how is that possible? Have you ever heard of a reward credit card, cashback? Yes, this is real. I have a credit card that I use. I use for nearly everything. And what I do is I will swipe it, get my cash back, let it build up, let it accumulate, and I use it for everything, and I pay it off right away, and then I let that accumulate. I actually use it for Christmas money, right? Last year, well, I don't use it for every purchase, but majority of my purchases, I will use that credit card. I should probably use it more often. But last year, I had well over $600-700 in cash back. And what I did was I clicked the cashback button and I got a check for $700. So I didn't have to save any money for Christmas. I used that for Christmas. So imagine if you got paid to spend money every transaction, 2-3%, and you use that cash back and you saved it. Right? I should actually use mine more often because I have a lot of transactions. I have a lot. Anyway, cash back, okay? And as you improve your credit, you're going to get a lot of benefits. However, this will only work for those of you who are disciplined, okay? You can't be using the cash back and then not paying the bill. That's not going to work. And if you have yet to build those habits, I would not recommend it. But if you are someone who is getting better with managing your credit score is looking good, and you want to focus on building your saving account, highly recommend that you get you a cashback credit card. There's a lot of them out there. Get you one. And you want a cashback that will give you cashback on all your purchases. And what the financial savvy do is they will use this cashback credit card on all of their purchases. So you go and get you go and get gas. You know, instead of paying cash or using your debit card, you use the credit card. Okay? And then what you do is the $20, $30 that you were going to spend, you just use that to pay towards your credit card. So you use the credit first, and then you pay the cash right after you make the purchase. That way you don't have to worry about not paying your bill or racking up a balance. You basically use it, pay it off. Use it, pay it off. Use it, pay it off. And as you do that, your cash back rewards begin to grow. Next thing you know, you got this pot of money that you didn't have to do anything extra for because you're going to make those purchases anyway. But now you're being strategic about it. You're getting paid to pay. You're getting paid to pay. Whitney Fox, she asks, what are some good cars to look into for cashback option? Then what credit scores do you need to qualify for those options? We're actually working on a card strategy for our 700 Club members. However, Capital One, they have a good cashback card. American Express, they have one. Typically, your credit score, ideally, that's a weird word. To be ideal, your credit score you want that to be above 700. Okay, 680 is pushing it, but 700, you're more secure. You want to make sure your debt to income is low and your inquiries are low. Okay, but there's a lot of cashback reward cards out there. I think that even low credit score, Credit One Bank, they have a cashback now. Okay, but there's a lot of cashback rewards. I really don't, really can't get specific on them because they all, there's like 10 plus out there. But do your research. You'll find a bunch. But I would definitely make sure that your credit score is 700 plus, low inquiries, low debt to income, and you'll be able to get one. But there are also low credit score cashback cards out there, and as long as you use this strategy, you swipe the credit card, and then because it was going to be a purchase that you're going to make in the first place, and then you pay it off right away, the strategy will work for anyone, but it's only going to work for the discipline. All right. Anyway, those are 3 particular ways that you can use to build a saving account. You focus on, out of sight, out of mind. You open up an online bank account or an account that's out of state, and you set up, an online saving account using the app that I shared with you through Capital. If you want that information, feel free to send me a direct message, Instagram. YouTube is shared in the comment area. Facebook, we're going to share that in the comment area as well. So do that. If you're expecting to receive a tax refund this year, you definitely want to look into using the tax allowance strategy that we have on YouTube. It's absolutely free. If you're not expecting to get a tax refund, you want to set up a direct deposit to your saving account for at least 10% of your income. Okay. And then lastly, you want to use reward cashback credit cards and get paid to pay. You do those 3 things, you're going to see your saving account grow, and you're going to feel real good about yourself. Okay. That saving account is very important. Okay. So first and foremost, understand what your number is, focus on reaching that number, and use these strategies to make it a reality. And use these strategies to make it a reality. Bars. Do that, you will be successful. Okay. At the end of the day, that's what it's all about. Helping you understand the dough chaser mentality and helping you understand the particular methods that you can use to implement in your life so that you can transcend financially. We want you all to get better results from your finances, but in order for you to get better results, you need to understand what's out there for you. You need to understand how to do it. So now you have the information, go do it, go make it happen, and be a financial success. You and your family, you deserve it. So at the end of the day, I would definitely appreciate it if you can, like this video, share it with your friends and family. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow us on IG, and then like us on Facebook. I would definitely appreciate that. Every Tuesday and Thursday, we will be here live with you. We try to make it live around 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but we are a business and some things happen. But at least every Tuesday and Thursday, we will be live sharing this information with you. And at the end of the day, I want to make it easy for you to get the information. So thank you all. This was another episode of Dough Chaser TV. But before I let you go, we have a giveaway. We have a giveaway. How are we going to do this giveaway? We are giving away something today. I want to give away another t-shirt. We have anybody here with a t-shirt? Let me get this design for you. I'm going to share this t-shirt with you. We have, nope, not that one. Those are the polos. We're giving away a t-shirt, and how am I going to do this? All right, I'm going to do this way. The first person to email me at jason@witnessriches.com. The first person to email me, right now it is 8:33 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The first person to email me, jason@witnessriches.com, message me t-shirt, you will win. The first person. And we're going to find the winner online right now. The first person to message me, Jason@witnessriches, will win. All right. The first person, Jason@witnessriches, message me t-shirt. The first person. The first person. You win. You're gonna get a t-shirt. Just want to say Dough Chaser on it. It's a pretty dope t-shirt, by the way. Got it. Jeffrey Middleton. Jeffrey Middleton, you won. My man was on it. Yes. Jeffrey Middleton, I'm going to reply back to you. And I'm going to send you, basically I'm going to ask you some information, your address, your shirt size. And then we're going to get that out to you as soon as possible. We're getting some more messages. I'm sorry, y'all lost. Keta Love, I love you all. I love you all. I appreciate it. Lakita, I appreciate you messaging me, but unfortunately, yeah, no, we're gonna do this every Thursday. So make sure you're here with us next Thursday, and you will have another opportunity. But Jeffrey Middleton, you won today. So look out for the email that I'm gonna send to you and get that information back out to me. But I want to thank you all for joining me today. And engaging with me, getting this information. Make sure you like this, share this with your family, subscribe to our channel, follow us on IG, like the page on Facebook so that we can continue to stay in touch. Let me see, we got a question. Do you help build credit for those who haven't started building yet? Almost like a newborn, but they're grown. Yes, we share information. I would definitely recommend that you check out my YouTube channel. I have a bunch of free resources, but you may want to look into my course in Transcend Financial Academy. We have a credit builders course that shares strategies that's going to help you improve your credit score up to 200 points. So please send me a message on IG, and I will send you that link where you can get access to that for $19.99 a month, okay? But at the end of the day, our winner today is Jeffrey Middleton. Thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you all, and I'll see you on our next episode of Dough Chaser TV. Again, my name is Jason White. I'm out. Peace. This is a slow piece.